Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another Tuesday night watch talk with Bobby Legs and friends, maybe, perhaps, maybe not. Maybe it'll just be you and I. I am definitely feeling a whole lot better than I have in a long time, well, a few weeks anyway. So, really feeling anti low energy, feeling high energy this evening. Had a great karate class today. Yeah, 2 days in a row. Really got a good workout in, and I feel like like I'm getting like I would think I would get like really really tired and real sleepy, because I'm 50 and having two intense workouts 2 days in a row like that would tire me out. But I'm actually feeling invigorated right now, right? But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe later on, the old man in me will start crashing. Anyway, look, I got my Nomos Club Campus on this evening, 38 millimeter. My new evening watch. Yeah, I like this. I like to wear this in the evening, high polished. Don't want the kids around it too much. Want to stave off possible scratching for as long as I can. I know eventually it's going to happen, and that's totally fine. But I like to push that off as much as I can. Um, before it gets scratched up a bit. And again, that's totally fine. But really enjoying the size. It's very very thin. So it's almost like not even wearing anything at times. Um, Very legible. I just like the way that when I wind it, when I set the time, like there's there's like the hands move with like intention, right? So it's not like spinning in the hands that go like it's like really like there's like a fluidity to how the hands move when you're setting the time, that I like about it. Feels quality for sure. um Anyway, let's say hello to everyone this evening, see how you guys are doing. Marceau is here wearing his UN Marine tourbillon this evening. Hey, Canadian Watch Monkey, how are you? Bruno is here. Good to see you, Bruno. Hey, guys, let me know what you're wearing this evening. Maison, what is up, my friend? Wearing the Moser Heritage. Hey, I'm hoping, speaking of Moser, I'm hoping that Dib might jump in. And if he wants to reveal his his newest acquisition, that'd be great. If not, that's totally fine. Um, Mr. Finney, good to see you. Hey, Peter C, how are you? Good to see you as well. Kevin, good evening from Lakeland, Florida. Attaboy. Mr. Duffy, good to see you as well. Um, Bigfoot. Bigfoot's here. Holy cow. Um, I didn't, I always wondered if you existed, Bigfoot. And and it's good to see you. I've seen silhouettes, you appeared in the $6 Million Man. Remember that a long time ago? You guys ever watch that show, $6 Million Man? If you're old enough, you can remember with Lee Majors, right? And there was like a Bigfoot episode, right? Wasn't there like a pig he was like chasing Bigfoot or something like that? Got into a fight with Bigfoot, whatever. Hey, Joey B. Hey now, how you doing? How you doing, Joey? Baseball season um, is about to start. Joey B. Big Phillies fan. I might be going to the Mets opener on Thursday of next week. The kids are got a 2 week spring break, so they're off this week and off next week. So I took next Thursday off, and hopefully we'll get good weather. I think whatever kind of weather we're getting, we're still gonna go, whether it's cold or nice and whatnot. We'll just dress accordingly. It's a 1 o'clock game, so Ken Spirit checking in all the way from Pittsburgh. All right, are you a Pirates fan, Ken? Hey, Thomas, all the way from the UK. Good to see you, Thomas. Thanks for joining this evening. You and Maison burning the midnight hour. Nate Dog, all the way from Chicago. Oh, Chicago. Chicken in the car and the car can't go. That's how you spell Chicago. All right. Stupid. I'm stupid. Um, Scott is here. Hey, I bought a new watch, but the sender sent it registered mail. Oh, so you have to sign for it, right? So I assume that's what you mean. Is so you have to sign for it. Um, can you give us a hint on what you got? We'd love to know for sure. James wearing the Seiko Discus Burger again this evening. Yeah, very cool piece. Um, let's see if I could pull that up. Discus Burger watch uh, to show some peeps on the stream who may have never seen that watch before. Let's get it up here. Very cool. Let's see here. Opening this up over here. Do you have the black one or the white one, James? Um, very interesting timepiece, right? Uh, not something that you see every day. Hey, Steve Time Hill is here. Good to see you, Steve. Um, wow, Joey B picked up a microbrand wearing the Nizumi Aviera GMT. Let's see. Mizumi Aviera GMT. Let's take a look at that one. Is this what it is, Joe? Um, let's see here. Very cool. Interesting piece for sure. Yeah. Did you get the black dial or the blue dial? You still have the Longines, I presume, right? The Zulu timer. I'm guessing. But yeah, let us know what dial color you got. Um, Whack Packer Bigfoot. Joey's saying that because I sent him a picture of Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show on text before, with the with Kate Middleton and her family. Somebody photoshopped because like there's like some whole controversy with like the former queen or the and a Photoshop picture or something's going on, and I sent that picture to Joey. Yeah, Steve Austin. That was his name on the show, the $6 Million Man, right? Um, that's like one of the first TV shows I remember seeing when I was a kid. It was that and the Dukes of Hazard, Wonder Woman, you know, all those fun shows. Brownie wearing the GP Laureato ceramic. Hey, we'll be showcasing. I'll be pulling up that new GP Laureato, the titanium that came out. Beautiful watch, Brownie. Love the Laureato. One of my favorite watches of all time. Phillies versus Orioles World Series repeat 1983. Let's do it, Bobby Legs, for sure. Yeah. I'll catch a baseball game with you, Joey. $6 million up for slow motion. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Chicago here for MJ. Let's go Bucks. All right. For the Pittsburgh Pirates. It looks like I'm catching up with the chat here. Mizun saying, hey, it's easier for us in UK when the daylight savings make it 1 a.m. instead of 2 a.m. Okay. Yeah, that works, right? That works. His discus burger is a Seiko SCBS. Let's see if I can remember. SCBS. Um, SCBS 015. Okay, well, I put a period there. No period there. Okay. Oh, so it's like a silver. It's like a silver version. That's pretty. That's still pretty cool, man. That's still very cool. Um, Thomas wearing his Isotope and Scottish watches collaboration Hydrium Alba today. I wish I could just copy paste these comments. ISO what? Isotope Scottish watches. I don't know if Hydrium Alba Alpha or Alpha? Did you mean Alpha? Let's do Alba Alpha. Hmm. Let's check this out. Is this it, Thomas? 1,000 meter water diver, huh? Interesting. Hey, MJ's wearing his Black Bay 36. Very nice. James has the brush steel on bracelet. Okay. Hey, Caliber. Good to see you. Good to see you. Joey B's got the black version of that Nizuma. Nizuma? And he still has the Zulu. Very nice. No, register mail adds huge delay for security reasons. Oh, up for Brigade 5907. Let's pull that up. Brigade 5907. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Now let's go with the images. Very nice. Very classy. Classy looking piece. Mm. Well, congratulations, Scott. Hopefully you'll get it soon. Uh, and Joy B saying that Miyota GMT movement is very impressive. Oh, cool, man. Hey, AC Clayton, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you here. Mr. $6 million Steve Austin, but how much was a Bionic Woman Jamie Summers? I don't know. And now let's think about inflation. I mean, like that $6 million is a whole lot more money now, isn't it? Right? Um, you got me thinking of Linda Carter now. What a beauty. She was, wasn't she? Oh yeah. Yeah. But then the lady who plays her Wonder Woman now, she's a knockout. Uh, I want to say Gorvidal, but it's not like Gorvidal. But it's something like that. Her name is something like that, right? Wonder Woman. Um, yeah, Gal Gadot. There you go, Gorvidal. Um, yeah, she's a beauty, man. She's like classically beautiful. Yeah, Tom's got the enamel dial diver. Very nice, very nice. Floor high nomos on wrist as well. All right, Floor. Excellent, excellent. Hey, easy, a new Resistance Type 5X. All right, congratulations, buddy. Let's take a look at that one. Resistance 5X, Type 5X. Very cool. Very cool. That's the Type 5B 5X. Is this the one, Clayton? Oh, that's a limited edition. I'm not. Um, anyway, congratulations, man. Congratulations. That's a great watch. Speaking of the Orioles, I think it's time for me to buy my childhood Grail 1989 with the FF on it. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, buddy. I know what you're talking about. Hey, Wayben, what's going on, man? He's wearing his new Atelier when again this evening. Awesome. Um, very cool. Um, Congratulations, yep, Caliber. MJ, when he got amnesia, that was the best one. That was the best one. Thomas gifted 5 Bobby Legs watch membership. Is that even possible? Did he actually gift 5 memberships? Well, anyway, thank you, man. Thank you. I've never seen that before, but thank you, Thomas. Thank you for support over the years. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you so much, buddy. Um, Gal Gadot. Yeah, yeah, she is. Carter was hot. Oh, going old school, J Thor. Yeah, I mean, like, look, I mean, they both were. They're both very, very different, right? Um, but um, but very, both very, very good looking. Um, J Thor, I like the Pickett move. Quality backup if Jalen gets hurt. Mariota was a disaster. Speaking of Mariota, I think we signed him up as a backup. Um, Welcome to the club, new members. Thank you, Thomas. Thomas, 17 months. Wow. Wow. Really, really appreciate um, the support on it. Hey, so what's in your watch list these days? Staying German? Yeah, I mean, James, I haven't, I gotta be honest with you guys. Like, I really haven't been scouring the internet as much lately. I think I still have it in my mind that uh, I'm I want the panel reserve, right? So um, I'm trying to resist temptation, and how I do that, minimize the time I spend, window shopping online, right, on the internet. So rather boring. I mean, look, so yeah, so that's part of the rotation. I really, man, let's throw in my eBay here. Um, my watch list. Um, like I'm really still digging Frank Muller. I love precious metal Frank Muller, this Tenor Curvex or a Casablanca, or a Master Banker. Um, I still have the Young Hands here on my watch list. I have this Union Glass suit as well. This is a great watch. It's big. It's big for sure. And I probably should try this on because it's a 44 millimeter diameter, and it's like a almost like a 53 millimeter lug to lug. But so it's a big boy, but I really love the way it looks. It was in my recent video of three affordable alternatives, German alternatives to the Rolex Daytona. Again, not an apples and apples comparison with the watches, of course, but I tried to pick stuff that had like three registers on it, maybe like a panda or reverse panda look. So that's why that was included in there. I threw in, last couple of weeks, I've been talking about the telemeter, and this is actually a pretty good price. I think it's over 2,000 or close to 2,000 when you buy new, and they actually threw me an offer. It was like $1,200 or something like that. I'm not, I probably I'm not going to pull the trigger on this one, but I do like the way it looks. So it's still on my watch list. Again, Panerai submersible, always a possibility. Um, yeah, I'm still kind of digging these young hands, the Meister driver. But that's pretty much it there, James. Um, Still have that panel reserve in mind, and I really want to stay focused on it. May take me a while to get. We're planning a trip, family trip, so I kind of have to save some money for that. So it's really responsibilities creeping in. So I'm trying to hone in my spending. Um, it was going out of control with the watches in the last couple of years, and I really still also want that Seiko GMT, the SBC 383, I think it is the one I had before, the with the green dial and the green bezel with a 200 meter. It was like the baby. It was in between like the MM300 size and the baby the MM200. Sizing. That was such a great watch, and the green was so good. So may that's always, if I find that, on a topper sale, I may do it. Hey, Bigfoot's wearing the ball endurance on wrist. All right. All right. Um, Bobby going geo like me. Mine will be a CQ. I know what you mean, Bobby. Trying to avoid spending too much so as to speed along the saving up. You know that if you guys, I think some of you guys saw Watch Soup this past weekend, and the video I picked was Jenny L's video, and it was like the 7 mistakes or something like that. That people might make. With with buying, and she, I've heard the same arguments, right? Don't buy like something that's very similar. Save up, try to delay gratification. Um, and But I don't know. It kind of like the way she put it, and you know, it just made a lot of it hit closer. It hit closer to home this time around. When the student's ready, the master will appear, kind of thing. And so like I was ready to hear that message, and I'm trying to change the way I look at it, and try to be more responsible. I really want that watch. I really want that watch, and if I can get a collection where I have a Glashütte Original, a Panel Reserve, and have a Zen, have a Damasco, have a Nomos, and then maybe one day some sort of a Benzinger collaboration. Um, Dornbluth would be nice. You know, then I think I'm pretty happy. But just because I love German watches, there's doesn't mean it's all about German watches. Like I do love the Laureato as well. That's one of the great GPs that that's ever been made, in my opinion. And obviously, the Frank Muller, for some reason, I don't know. I'm just like so attracted to those watches. Joey, I like the new Tissot Chrono. Yeah, yeah, it's cool. It's a cool piece. They've been doing really good jobs with the chrono releases. You got the new one, the PRX chrono, the telemeter that I just showed. Uh, Caliber, you'd be on my corner with the pano. The new Bobby, yeah, yeah, sure, sure, the new me. Until it's not the new me, right? Um, Speaking of GP Laureata, let's throw this one up. This came out this morning on monochrome, and it's a titanium Laureato chronograph. Um, I think it's a beauty. I really do enjoy it. What's going on here? Let's see here. Just a great looking. I like it. I think it's super looking. The one thing I would say, I mean, the typical Laureatos, or the ones I've seen, have had a exhibition case back, and you don't see that here. I'm wondering, is that typical for all the other Laureato chronos, or is that this one here that's like that? Um, I don't know if it's a size savings move, or maybe just a kind of cut corners. I don't know. I don't know, but I think it's a very handsome watch. I mean, I dig it. I dig it. Even with the solid case back. I think it's a great looking piece. I like the Laureatos mostly as a three-hander. Um, but this chrono really talks to me. I love that Clou de Paris the pattern they have there on the dial. I have that on my Seahawk diver has that pattern. I love it. Um, Close to $20,000. So expensive, but probably see a discount on that. It's not a limited, so it's part of the permanent collection. I'm sure you'll see some discounts on that. But if you're a big titanium fan, I mean, this is a great watch. I really dig it. What do you guys think? Um, the new titanium GP is good looking, but 19K, 46 hour power reserve, no display case back. It's a bit treasure. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. I think we'll see some discounts on that though eventually. Hey, Junior Johnson's here. How are you? Good to see you too. Um, good to see you. Good to see you. Um, is that a quick adjust on the Laureato? Let's see here. Um, mm, I'm sure. I assume you're talking about the spring bars, right? It doesn't look like it is. But anyway, I like it. Expensive, yes. Um, but I like it. Hey, I was really, a couple of weeks ago when Clayton had picked, he had picked Pete McConville's video on, on that report, that Morgan Stanley report on the watch, the top Swiss brands and sales, and GP was on the list, and I think worldwide 8,500 watches last year. Um, wow, that doesn't strike me as a lot of watches with a brand for this brand. Um, I know the price point's higher, and so I think by sheer um, dollars, it made the list. But I guess I found that very, very surprising that it was only 8,500 watches. I don't know. I don't know. Um, hey, GP Chrono, Steve likes it, um, but it doesn't say on a spec, so probably not a quick. Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Bracelet, integrated bracelet, grade titanium, polished, sand finish, tri-full class. It would say quick adjust. It would be a huge selling point, right? Feature. I think they would probably advertise that if it was available. Um, let's take a look at some other releases here. Let's go back. My computer. Um, so I'm not. I don't know much about MBNF. I maybe obviously more than the average person does. So I mean, this came out here, and I mean, I think it's a pretty watch. I mean, I just don't I just don't like the squiggly lines here with the hour hands and the minute hands. Am I the only one? It reminds me of that one micro brand that has like a seconds hand that looks like the tail of a the tail of a sperm. Um, but am I missing something here? I mean, look, I mean that's beautiful. But I'm not really a big fan of that. Um, I I, I got to be honest. I didn't read the article yet, so I don't know what the um, reasoning, if they discussed it, of the hands being what it is. I like the black onyx. It's beautiful, um, but not really sure about this. The hands the gold shaped sun rotor, beautiful. Um, expensive as we know, right? I mean, of course. Um, but what's up with the hands? Gold serpentine hands. Incline at 50. Beautiful watch. I think it was just. I think it's a miss with the hands. Am I crazy? Um, I bet 90% of it. You're absolutely right. Absolutely, 90% were Laureatos. Um, I could do without the squiggly hands. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm missing something. Like am I like not sophisticated enough to appreciate that, or is that just like a weird just a weird aspect of this watch. I mean, everything is beautiful. Look at that case. Um, look at the turbine. Look at this move. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Rotor, gorgeous. Love that. But the squiggly hands, like I don't know. I mean, look, this is above my pay grade when it comes to um, watches and analyzing this kind of stuff. Like, I mean, I appreciate the artistic beauty of it, the collectability, but I don't get that. I don't get that. Yes, yes, Clayton, that's it. That's the one I was thinking. Like the Feynman secondhand. Um, yeah, I don't get it, guys. But, but I'm not in the market to buy one of these, right? So and that's fair. Like, maybe I don't have a bone to pick here. I don't have the right to say anything. I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's like 99% there, and then they just like I don't know what you do. I mean, what hands make it great, but but I don't know, man. I just don't know. Beauvais put squiggly hands on some of their sporty pieces. Okay. Um, yeah, but I feel like Beauvais does it way better. I know what you're talking about. Like, this just seems weird. Middle class minds don't get squiggly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. Wayben would totally rock the squiggly hands. Thanks, Steve. I know I could count you in my corner. I appreciate that. Um, okay, okay, just beautiful watch. It's just, hmm, I'm sure it looks great in person. I'm sure it does. Um, hey, I thought this was kind of a cool release. Um, the Ocean Star GMT. I think it's kind of cool, and like the way they marketed it with like the shark mouth. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. I can see it does look like shark teeth, but it's not like the Seiko monster where that was like really aggressive with the teeth. Um, but I think this is just a nice little release. Good looking stylistically. Um, no problem. I think it's actually fairly reasonable, right? I mean, it was got the Powermatic 80. It's okay. It's a little price. It's around 1,500 US. But with a caliber 80 and then an automatic fly traveler GMT function. Okay, so you got the base caliber 80, and then so I think you get 80 hours power reserve with this one, right? 40.5 millimeter. Okay, that's good. 47 millimeter. Look, that's good. Good dimensions. 13 4. I'm sure people will say that's a little bit on the thick side. That wouldn't bother me. Um, Multi-link bracelet with satin finish. Okay. Um, and you also get a NATO additional NATO style included. I like it. I think it's a really cool piece. Oh, you got this like little gray sweater on there. Oh yeah, you could be on a boat or something like that with this one on. I think it looks better. I think it looks better on a NATO. I think. Um, but I think it's a handsome watch. I got no problems with this one. Little thick for a travel watch, but the rotor looks like a naval tattoo from the early. Oh, let me see. Are you talking about this? Are you talking about the like the starfish over here, whatever this is? Uh, yeah, yeah. I think it's not bad. Hey, Michael B, what's going on? How you doing? I am down with the thickness, man. I got no problem with thick watches. I am down with the thickness. Uh, Looks like a Jenny Diver. I like it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So Mido, they came out with like an interesting piece last week, and now they got another one here. Hey, big news, right? I mean, came out with a piece. I don't know if you guys caught their YouTube released video, their promotional video on this, but it's really kind of like epic feeling. You know, you had the CEO of the company walking on like and talk. It was just like really dramatic. But you got a Series 8 890 mechanical watch. Um, I like it. I like the Series 8 um, design. It's like a poor man. It looks like a little bit of a poor man's Laureato, right? Maybe that's why I like it. I don't know what's going on up here with this over here. Is that like a what could that be? Is that like a oh, it's oh, the bezel, right? The internal bezel. Okay. Um, that's to move it. Um, I like it. I mean, it's a funky dial design, right? Okay, maybe could have not necessarily go with that, but I think it's cool. Um, Citizens is such a great company, man. Let's see what is the damage on these. Um, oh, and you got also the gold PVD. Eesh, yikes! Ooh, I think this is ugly cool. That's interesting. Hmm, that's interesting. All right. Um, okay, so 995 euro, 1595 USD. Wow, that's a huge jump. Um, Steel Blue Dial, limited gold. I wonder if that's for the limited, the 1595. That's a big price difference between euro and USD. I must be missing something. The copper dial is limited to 1,700 pieces. Integrated bracelet, caliber 9051. Uh, yeah. I mean, I'll wait till it's like 30 or 40% off. But it's a cool watch. I dig it. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say too many bad things about Citizen. I'm not. You're not gonna hear too many bad things from me. Was talking about the squiggly hand watch. Um, Citizen Oak, right? Way too royal oak. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. AP diver look like absolutely. It looks like an offshore. Agreed. Okay, yeah, I mean fair enough. But I still kind of like it. I still dig it. I'm pretty happy with the releases this week. I do like it. Renaud Tixier, an inaugural Monday watch. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, so we have an open heart. I don't think that's a tourbillon, right? I think is that tourbillon? Small small seconds. Hmm. Is this a launch of their brand? Okay, so this is a new piece. Um, let's see here. Okay, 89,000. Um, Caliber RVI 2023 micro rotor automatic movement, slate gray, 18 karat gold. Okay, okay. We had a we had a brand new American brand last week, and now we have another one here. Let me read real quickly. Veteran Swiss industry. Dominic Renault joins forces with young independent watchmaker Julien Tixier. Fundamental principles of watchmaking, mechanical watchmaking. You got the micro rotor mechanism, winding efficiency. There were two creative minds. Complicated movements. Okay. Uh, hmm. Hmm. what's this month? Okay, so the plan is to revisit seven key aspects of micromechanics, hence the choice of the name Monday for their inaugural. Okay, so they're going to do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. releases. Um, okay. Himself questioned how, including the energy constant, small shocks that our traditional micro rotor is unable to convert. Hmm, not for me. Not for me. Interesting looking, but that's 80,000 bucks. Yeah. Um, interesting movement. Um, James is saying, I'm betting Jeff McMahon will get that citizen and then make 5 videos agonizing about. Absolutely. Absolutely. Morsoza, I would like to see the super titanium armor citizen oak on a solar quartz movement for the gym. uh, yeah, I don't know, Caliber, which one you're reacting to. If it's for that this Renault Tixier. So we're less than a month away from Watches and Wonders. That's true, Maison. We are. Um, Lots of money for the time only piece app. Agreed. Any predictions for what's well? I mean, does Rolex do releases on Watches and Wonders, or do they release it around that time? Do they even go? I bet you there's going to be a lot of videos about Rolex predictions if they haven't started already. I think they have started already. Um, let's take a look at. I think that was pretty much it. Um, More so called Masterpiece Skeleton 10. Oh, and now going back to that article, that or that video that Pete did um, about the Morgan Stanley report of watches, and Maurice Claw was one of the watches brands that got kicked off the list, and I was surprised how I was surprised about on the as well how not many watches they sell. That I thought the number was pretty low. And like, Maurice Claw. I mean, nobody's like knocking down store doors to get to Maurice Lacroix. But I remember that number being surprising. I was surprised how low that number was, and I don't know why, but I was. You know, I mean, I'm sure someone's gonna like this piece. I mean, I could see people liking this piece. Limited to 288. I mean, it's definitely different. They may get turned off by the name Maurice Lacroix, but I think there can be a lot of good things here that people might find attractive. Having said that, they'll probably still never sell the 288 pieces that it's limited to. Um, for like 6,900 Swiss francs. I'm sure it's super interesting, but I just don't think. Yeah. Um, should Bobby do a watches and winners stream to discuss the predictions and stuff? Need a panel, I think. Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure once we get close to watches and winners, all feel the hype. We'll all feel the hype for it. Near the time, yes, of course. Um, I like the ML at half price. Maybe when we get Thomas to come in and jump in on that panel. Haven't had Thomas on for a while, and since if we have this, um, if you guys are at 1 a.m. as opposed to 2 a.m., maybe he could make it. Um, yeah, I think that's all what we got for new pieces. Um, so look, great great night tonight. Like I said, I'm feeling a lot better. But I think I'm gonna call it. give you guys 15 minutes back this evening. I appreciate. I just want to say, like, and I feel like I do say it from time to time, but I do really appreciate your guys' support and showing up every Tuesday night. You guys either stay up late or it's earlier, and you guys have lives, right? And so, like, to be able to take a little time and sit down with me and talk about new releases. I mean, like, it just makes my day. So I really, really appreciate all of you. Um, and and yeah, so Bobby probably be putting out a couple of videos this week on Thursday, and then uh, I tried with this week recap on Sunday, recapping new releases, and you'll probably see some of these on that. And I'm going to give that a shot because I had a lot of fun doing that, and I think it's a good way to put a couple things together for you guys in a short video, so you're all caught up, and maybe that video gets longer in time. But but we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Uh, you're the best, Bobby. Oh, thanks, Mr. Finney. You're awesome too. Had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Finney a couple times. Um, and this is it's great to meet you guys in person. Anyway, have a great night. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you guys on Sunday night for another episode of Watch Soup. Take care.